what is the right way to watch anime? Well, there isn't any right way to watch anime. But what will you think when I say there is an wrong way to watch an anime? Well, calling it a wrong way would be an overstatement. But that wrong way has something to do with why anime fans don't even think for themselves anymore. I just said the title. Pretty cool, right? Surprisingly, I'm here again. Anime fans don't think for themselves anymore. That is a very weird thing to say. But what does that even mean? And well, when we watch an anime, we of course watch it, consume it, think about it, and then later forget about it or remember it if it was good. But let me ask you something. How much did you think about the story of a specific anime? And most people will say that I thought a decent amount. And that's good. But most of the anime don't really make you think about the story. Most of the anime are like, this main character died, reincarnated into fantasy world, and then he's OP. There is nothing to think in that. I'm right? But sometimes there comes an anime that you have to think about it, that makes you think about it, that if you not think about it, you will not understand it. And by trying to understand it, we of course think about it. Think about what the story wanted to tell us. And by doing that, there comes three types of people. First group that watch an anime, think about it, and reach to their own answers. And the second group, they watch an anime, think about it, not understand it, and give up. And the third and the last group, they watch an anime, think about it, fail to understand it, but later try to find a third party that will explain the story to them. Hi, honey. And wanting to understand something is a very basic nature of humans. Humans want to understand anything because understanding means that we can control it. And controlling something is our fetish. So we like some control. But when we try to understand them, we think about them. And sometimes we cannot think about it. So we reach out to third-party members. In this specific topic, we are talking about anime, of course. And in that, the third-party members are those YouTube videos where they are explaining the stories. Explanation videos. And the third group that I talked about reach out to these YouTube videos to understand their story. And let me tell you something. Those YouTube videos do not fucking matter. They don't matter at all. Now, why they don't matter? And as I said, trying to understand something isn't a bad thing. It is the basic nature of human beings. And when people reach out to third-party members or these YouTube videos, I don't think that it's entirely the biggest problem in the world. But it is a problem. Because when people watch these videos, they watch them. But later, when they watch or watch any type of story, they outsource the explanation to these YouTube videos and not think for themselves what this story might want to tell us. They outsource the thinking to these YouTube videos because, of course, thinking is an activity. And activity is exhausting. So why should we do them when there is somebody else telling us what it is? So why should we need to do it? These people, these third group people, try to find an easy way out. In spite of thinking, they try to find an easy way out by outsourcing the thinking to the YouTube videos. And that is a huge fucking problem. But now, why is that a problem? And sorry for the hi honey thing at the start. Sorry about that. Now, these types of stories are intentionally confusing and they make you think about them because that is their purpose. They do not tell you the answers on the surface. Their answers are hidden and you have to think about them. Anime like Mushishi, Monogatari series, and many others, nothing is coming to mind. And those types of stories, of course, do not end with anime itself. Games like Souls games, Little Nightmares, Inside, Limbo, and many others. These are confusing games and they don't tell you anything most of the times. So you have to think for yourself. And that is the problem of those explanation YouTube videos. These games or stories are meant for your own interpretation, for you to think. But you, of course, you don't want to do work. Nobody wants to do work, so they outsource it to these YouTube videos. But I genuinely understand these people because there are fears of being wrong. That is a huge fucking problem. I feel they will feel embarrassed. So I don't want to be wrong. The fear of being wrong is also a very common thing. But by watching these YouTube videos, they will tell us the real truth of what these stories are. So they will tell us the truth. So that is the answer. And that's it. Yes. Yes, it is. But you can understand now. That is the very problem that I'm talking about. That causes us to not think about it, think about the story, and that causes a phenomenon that I want to call passive consumption of media. Meaning, we just watch anything passively and not think about it. But as I said before, the whole meaning of these stories is destroyed. A few days ago, I was watching people play through the new Little Nightmares thing, Lee Animal. And the YouTuber who was playing it, Jacksepticeye, was confused at the end that what the fuck is happening. And he said, I will later go watch people explaining what happened. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I do like you. I like you, Jack. I like you. But why? Those people, those explanation videos can go eat ass. My own nuts, if they want to. They are not delicious. I have checked them. They don't matter. That is what I'm trying to say. Those stories, those things are meant for your interpretation. Think whatever you want to. Your answer will be the right answer. Yeah, there is a fear of being wrong, that people will make fun of us. But fuck them. The thing that gives us our individuality is our thoughts, it's our thinking. So why are we outsourcing that individuality? Why are we running away from thinking? Thinking can be a very fun activity, can be a very fun thing. I myself, I am one of the most stupid person I know. And I myself think. Well, not most of the time because most of the time anime don't make me think about it. But when it does, I love to think. I love to think what is happening, why it is happening. So we should think. We should be thinking. Thinking can be very fun, but we all learn away from it. And that is the reason why people don't even think for themselves anymore. Because they are outsourcing their thinking to these cringe as YouTube videos that don't matter. So yeah, that's it. That is all I wanted to talk about. Bye bye. And watch video, subscribe, and bye bye.